And touchdown and congratulations and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And Garrett Wilson capped things off with a touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
So now all eyes shift to the Jags. Trailing by 4. A little over a minute and a half remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down.
Here's Jones. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. A short throw there to Strange.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as a... Shade under a minute to go in the game.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Back to throw, Rodgers.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the first down.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Rodgers will throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Giants, it's a 4th win of the campaign as they get to 4-10 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they've plummeted now to 3-11.